Hello, everyone. We're live. Let's go. We're gonna be talking about the midterms. Just gonna be me and AFM. We may get some more people to come on, but for now, it's probably just gonna be me and AFP. I keep calling him AFM, but it's AFP now. Gotta always
I
remember
guess
that.
I could rename it to AFM. I'm kind of going back into mapping.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're just gonna be talking about the midterms. I don't know, pretty much anything. Uh, Usually we have we have a formal topic we are going to talk about. We discuss it for like 5 minutes and then we go on to something else. So and it's completely
No,
off topic
today
and we
we're
stay
going
there.
to
So
actually talk about the midterms, though. We got to make this, and we have to stop this channel from just being known for doing that type of stuff and just actually talk about the midterms.
oh, I agree. Yeah. Good afternoon, Star Years. Not sure how to pronounce your name, but good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. So what do you want to talk about first, AFM? All right, he is muted his mic. Great start, boys. Awesome. You love to see it. All right, so I guess we'll talk about my home state of Ohio first because AFM's mic is muted. He's probably, I don't know, touching grass temporarily. We'll see. Anywho, home state of Ohio. I think we should talk about the governor primary. I've talked about the Senate primary a lot. My most recent video was on the Senate primary. And I don't know, no one really talks about the governor primary, but it's a very interesting race. So I think I'll talk about that first. So for those of you who don't know, Mike DeWine, I hope you know this honestly, but Mike DeWine, the current governor of Ohio, is facing a primary challenger from two Republicans. They include Joe Blystone, who is a farmer and a conservative activist from East Liverpool, which is a rural working class part of Ohio. It's near the West Virginia Pennsylvania border. Um, he's running a very grassroots campaign. He has basically no endorsements. He's just campaigning and rallying around the state. He's done a lot of stuff with unions and outside of Akron and Summit County of Ohio. Who there is a big they had to get the vaccine. The vaccine was mandated on a lot of steel mills and working class areas outside of Akron. The COVID vaccine was mandated on them, and so Joe Blystone has been campaigning against the vaccine. Very based. He's been to these rallies with these union workers, and no one's talked about it. But it's actually very interesting, and it's talked about a lot, like in local Ohio issues. I should know. I'm pretty much from that part of the state, but outside of that's not really talked about. So that's the big reason Joe Blystone is seeing a huge uptick in the polls, despite having basically zero funding and basically zero endorsements. Blystone is just he's doing a lot of based stuff. He's campaigning with the white working class of Ohio, and he's running a very grassroots campaign. The other Republican who's attempted to primary Mike DeWine is Jim Renassi. He is my former representative. He's the former mayor of Wadsworth, Ohio. He is he has a good campaign, and thus far he's running a good campaign. But I do worry about him because he ran against Sherrod Brown, who is the Democratic senator from Ohio back in 2018, and he got destroyed. His campaign was awful. Yeah, so Renassi does not have a very good history. Not only did he get destroyed by Sherrod Brown in 2018, he lost by almost 7 points. And yeah, I know it was a blue wave year, but still, you should not be losing to Sherrod Brown in Ohio by almost 7 points. You got to do better. If he lost by like 2, 3, 4, you know what? I can see that, but you cannot lose by almost 7 points. So Renassi he has an iffy history on campaigning. His district that he ran in, which is my district, or used to be my district, I should say. It actually is. It's like R plus 15, R plus 20, and he was only winning by like 10, 15 points, so he was underperforming honestly. So Renassi, not the best campaigner, but and he's not very solid on the issues either. I mean, this campaign cycle, he seems okay on the issues, but looking back, he has a very sketchy history with things like free trade, gay rights, and even abortion to an extent. He has some very liberal voting records when he was in Congress. So I'm iffy on Renassi. I would prefer not DeWine, not DeWine. I would prefer Joe Blystone out of the three, but I would settle for Renassi. Anyone's better than DeWine, but Joe Blystone is my preferred candidate. Um, let's see, AFM is not back yet, so I guess I'll keep talking about Ohio. Um, like I said, Joe Blystone not very well known, not getting a lot of funding. I have not seen a single Joe Blystone ad, but I've seen a lot of Joe Blystone signs, a lot of Joe Blystone active people campaigning for Joe Blystone. Joe Blystone is running a great campaign, great messaging. He's a little far out there though, I will admit. But overall he's not bad. I like him a lot, and I think that he he should get in there. The issue with Joe Biden and Jim Renossi running against each other is, of course, the fact that they kind of cancel each other out. DeWine is only in terms of the polls. Mike DeWine is getting about 40% of the vote, which is less than 50%. So that means that the majority of Ohio Republicans do want Mike DeWine out. But the issue is Blystone and Renossi are splitting the vote. So Mike DeWine is getting about 40% of the vote. Jim Renossi is getting about 20% of the vote, and then Joe Blystone is getting about 20% of the vote. Roughly, it's like, so the issue is obviously the fact that DeWine is currently leading. So yeah, that's the problem. So we have two good candidates who could replace DeWine, but they're splitting the vote, and DeWine is leading in the polls. Now, Jim Renossi has said in the past that if there is another candidate who can beat Mike DeWine, Jim Renossi will drop out. But yeah, but obviously that has not happened, and Joe Bison has been challenging DeWine in the polls for a very long time. It's been a few months actually that Joe Bison has shot up, and Renossi has still not dropped out. So even though Renossi has said that he will drop out if someone else can beat DeWine, he has not done that. I think that was just kind of a thing politicians say, say like, oh, I just care about the people, and oh, I just want to challenge, you know, just want to challenge DeWine. I just want to serve you guys, but he's not doing that. He's not dropping out. So that's my thoughts on the Ohio governor primary. It's very interesting, I will say. It's very unusual. I've never seen this before.
I am
AFM is
back.
back.
Wait, what has happened?
I literally have been ranting about the Ohio governor primary since you left.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on it? Do you prefer DeWine, Renossi, or Blystone?
I support writing in Doingus.
Doingus?
Yes.
How have you seen a Joe Blystone ad? That's my question.
I haven't seen a Joe Blystone ad.
No, Doingus literally just commented, his ads are cringe. I have not seen a single Joe Blystone ad. I mean,
I think Doingus just doxed. He lives in Ohio.
that's true. The only way Doingus would have seen a Joe Blystone
Well, then
ad
again,
is
I got a
in
Bernie
Ohio.
Moreno ad, and I live in Wisconsin.
Really?
That guy was insane.
Bernie Moreno, he was kind of funny. Bernie Moreno had a lot of
it
support. I
was
saw a
just
lot of
like,
Bernie Moreno
the
signs where I live.
socialist
But
Democrats are raising your gas prices. Vote for me.
yeah, that was his campaign. Yeah. Let's go, hippity hoppity frog from Twitter. You're pretty based, I must say, man. I'm glad to see you're on the stream.
What about Family Guy nationalist?
Family Guy, that guy's funny. I like that guy.
I watch local news in most states. This guy just like goes all day watching local news.
He just watches local news stations.
No, he just like goes around. He just like spends every day, spending the whole day looking at every city's local news station.
I don't know. Somehow I don't buy that.
No, he has infinite time. He is God.
That's true. That is true.
He just sits and he can watch everything at the same time.
Okay, who is this French guy in chat?
He's talking about Macron.
Macron. I want Le Pen to win. She's not gonna win, but I hope she wins.
He's talking about the Socialist Party. I will say this: the French leftist parties have basically all died. Now their only hope is they coalesce around Macron, who's like a centrist.
Yeah. Macron
Which is why he keeps winning, because he basically has like all the he's got like half of the moderates and the entire left on his side. That's why he keeps winning in landslides.
Yeah, I hope Le Pen wins, but
she's not gonna win. Also, she's not even that good. Zemmour is better. Le Pen is pro-choice.
No, she is. That's really cringe.
No, because she like went super far to the left to try to win. Macron's like, what's his name? Zemmour. He's actually the only based one. Doingus lives in Europe. He lives in Europe, Chicago, New Jersey, and Rhode Island at the same time, and Ohio now. We're learning.
He has so many houses. He's rich.
No, he's a he described himself as like he's like a being that can live in multiple places at the same time.
Yeah. I was a city council candidate back in 2020. Next week will be my first time conducting a political poll. I can share the results of my Alabama governor Senate poll with you at the end of the next week. That'd be awesome. That's really cool, man. How'd you
Yeah,
do in
this
your
guy
city
used to come in
council?
my
It
chat a lot.
appears you didn't win, but how did you at least do well? Like, that's really cool, actually. So I'd love to see the results of your poll. I'd be happy to share it if you wanted me to. But I'm interested to see the Senate poll, especially now that Trump's rescinded his endorsement. So that's really cool.
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna get the election Twitter Kumo's pick for the Senate race
Oh,
now.
I
Kate
know, Katie Britt.
Britt.
Maryland
Also,
map got
the
thrown out for
only one
gerrymandering.
of those like election Twitter people who is actually semi-based is Cleafitch in Wisconsin, and she's not even that attractive. I think the person is just doing that as a meme because she's not
Yeah.
even attractive.
Bro, and whatever you guys do not look at Christy Gnome fan on Twitter.
Oh
She is
God, no, no.
that
There
stuff's
was
disgusting.
no. Someone said there was like this thread I remember seeing. It was you have to fight your last saved picture, and like everything said like nudity detected. Please click this thing to see the picture, and I was like, okay, get the hell out. That's the type of people who use election Twitter. They
All right,
just
flying wheel. I've everyone has corrected me and said it's not Renasi, it's Renasi. But
I call him
ev-
Renaki. Renaki.
everyone that lives in Ohio that I've talked to has called him Renasi. Well, everyone online has called him Renasi. So
What
I'm a,
about has
so
anyone
I
called
call
him
him Renasi
Renaki?
because it's what literally everyone in Ohio calls him.
What
But
about Renaki?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the proper pronunciation, but I call him Renasi because that's what people in Ohio call him. So I just want to clarify that.
My political ideology is I am a Dick Durbin paleocon griper. It is a
I
new
am too.
political
Dick Durbin
ideology.
is base.
We support Dick Durbin and Nick Fuentes at the same
Yes,
time.
two based Illinoisans.
It is totally compatible. They're totally not like the complete opposite.
Pardon me, I will speak English through Google Translation, so I am very sorry if it is not correct. Well, you're that sentence right there is perfect. So it looks like Google Translate is going to be right.
Wait,
I
so
live in
could he
Columbus, and
not?
he's always gone by.
Wait, is he able to understand English, but he just can't type English?
I don't know, maybe. I live in Columbus, and he's always gone by Renee here. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm because I live in his district where he used to be in Congress, and everyone's called him Renasi.
Wait,
But
was
like I
he
said,
there
everyone online,
before
like you, apparently lives in Ohio,
Gonzalez?
says it's Renasi. So
Was he there before Gonzalez?
yeah, Gonzalez replaced him.
Luckily, I got a new congressman. I used to have Gwen Moore here in Wisconsin, but then now I'm in Brian Steele's district, so that's a big upgrade.
Tim Ryan lose by
I
10.
never thought I would have a Republican congressman here, but I guess I do now.
Yeah. Tim Ryan will lose by 10 plus. Probably at this point. If it's Mandel or Timken, then I don't think he will. But if it's Gibbons or Vance, which it's most likely going to be, then I think he'll lose by more than 10.
Imagine Josh Mandel gets the Republican nomination and Wisconsin ends up being a bigger win than Ohio.
That could seriously happen. Josh Mandel. Well, Josh Mandel, I'm not really sure about Josh Mandel. He actually has a lot of support.
He like lost by twice the amount as Mitt Romney in 2012.
Yeah, I know, but like people on the right have people like registered Republicans like him a lot, like the right does, but a lot of moderates and independents won't. And I think Josh Mandel, I think is going to be interesting because I think he's going to do very well in like traditional Republican areas, but I think he's going to do very poorly in places like Mahoning and Lorain County. I think if Josh Mandel is the nominee, he'll do good in places like Hamilton County, like outside of Cincinnati, but I think he'll get destroyed in like Mahoning County or Lorain County.
They should just nominate Vance, and he'd
No,
be
I
so
agree.
much.
I would prefer Vance. If Mandel gets the nomination, I would seriously consider voting for Tim. Well, I wouldn't vote for Tim Ryan, but I would at least
Dude,
think
you can't
about it.
even vote until 2026.
Well,
So
that's true, true, true.
I can vote in 2024. So
I'm literally a day young for 2024. It's so
yes.
stupid. I unironically support lowering the voting age to 16 just for me in 2024.
No, this will be
I'm
funny.
gonna get that petition going. We're gonna spread that on Twitter, and I'm gonna vote in
Are you
2024.
literally like 2 days too young though? Or
Yeah,
something?
I'm 2 days too young. I can be registered to vote, but I can't vote.
Yes,
Under Ohio law, I can be registered to vote, but I can't vote.
very true.
This is literally discrimination.
Kasich. How come like Ohio's such a populous state, but they always have like the most like neocon governors?
Because the suburbs used to control the state.
Was that back when like the rural areas were like super Democrat?
Yeah,
Oh, let's have a black 16-year-old woman vote.
I agree. Yeah,
Yes.
it's discrimination. I want to go up real quickly and read what Starr said. A lot went wrong for me in 2020. Long story short, local Democrats put a socialist in the race, and a lot of voters voted for the moderate incumbent to try to stop a socialist. That's actually really interesting. Like local races that are just kind of weird like that are always interest me. Kind of a nerdy thing to talk about, but I don't know why, but they always have. So yeah, I'm assuming you're a Democrat, or because the local Democrats put a socialist, and the moderate like ones voted for the Democrats. Just stuff. Maybe you're a Republican. I don't know. I I'm assuming you're a Democrat based off of that, but I can't really tell. So either or, I don't really care. Just interesting. That's a little ambitious. Trump. I don't think he'll win Ohio by 20 points. In 2024, Trump will probably win by like 12 to 14. Just because the Delaware County, the county north of Columbus, that's like the suburbs. That county's so stupid. It's like growing. All these young liberal millennials or college graduates are moving there, and it's moving to the left like by huge amounts. So very cringe. Which is that's really the only reason. That in Wood County, but Wood County only has like 60,000 people, so it's really not that big of an issue. But those two areas are the only reason Ohio is not going to be like a D plus 20 state. Because everywhere else is losing population, and even parts of Cleveland, like the West Side especially, they've completely revitalized the West Side of Cleveland. A lot of young, college-educated voters are moving in there, and same thing with the Delaware and Columbus, Ohio. So it's interesting, but yeah. So that's those are really the only reasons Ohio is not going to be like a R plus 20 state. Delaware County is the only neocon county in the state. Hamilton County and the Cincinnati suburbs as well. Do you think the new Ohio map is going to stay? I'd say I'm iffy on that. I'd say it's more likely than not. I think that the people opposing it are kind of just they've kind of given up at this point, which is good. Honestly, I don't know what the issue is with the new map. The new map of Ohio is good in my opinion. It's actually relatively unbiased as well. It gives the Democrats 2 safe seats, and then there's 2 seats there's an open seat, and then there's a swing seat that is occupied by a Republican. So honestly, in a good year for the Democrats, they would have 4 seats in Ohio. Like that, I don't see the issue with that. If I was a Democrat, I would take that, considering how much worse it could be. So I don't see the issue with the new Ohio map, honestly. So I think it's gonna stay, but we'll have to see because apparently they're considering postponing the primary, which is very cringe. I hope they don't do that, but we'll see.
Oh, JJ Holmes is in chat. This is the Florida Dem guy. He thinks DeSantis is actually gonna lose. Yeah, Nikki Fried's gonna lose big.
Yeah,
Nikki
Fried's gonna lose by 10, in my opinion.
More than 10.
More than 10. Wow, that's ambitious.
No,
I thought Trump
Chris
did
will
better
make
in
it
Cleveland
closer,
County.
but
Trump did do better in Cuyahoga County, but that's mostly because of black and African Americans in East Cleveland swung heavily for Trump for some reason. I have no idea why, but like
Milwaukee is
East
cringe. We're
Cleveland, which
like
is
the
like
only
96%.
city that didn't take a significant shift right, besides like Atlanta. Like even Chicago and Detroit did, but Milwaukee didn't.
Yeah, like East Cleveland, which is like 96% black, swung by like 10 points to the right, and then but the actual like Cleveland itself, like Cleveland actual city swung to the left, but East Cleveland has a pretty sizable population and took such a huge swing that it went to that Cuyahoga County itself turned Republican, which is interesting to me. But
Buckeye, who do you endorse in the Australian presidential election?
no one, honestly. Yeah,
Scott
I've read some.
Morrison, I thought he was actually okay until the
Yes, no,
whole.
Scott Morrison is actually not awful on the issues, but everything besides COVID and the vaccines, he's honestly not bad on. I believe he's
No, he had
pro-life.
said originally though at the beginning that he was gonna like oppose like Biden and like
Yeah,
Boris Johnson's like COVID stuff,
yeah,
and then he just like.
yeah.
No, but I remember like
Scott Morrison's like
in early
pro-life and
2021,
anti-immigration, but
in
he
early
he
2021 he
shut
did
down
like
Australia. It's
no,
disgusting.
in early 2021 he did like a video where he was like, "We are not going to stand for these authoritarian COVID measures." And
Makes
then he,
Australia the most authoritarian COVID state.
yes, there's
Yeah,
literally like concentration camps for unvaccinated people.
yeah, I know. But yeah, Scott Morrison's not bad on the issues. He just other than COVID, Scott Morrison
I'm
isn't too bad.
thinking, was that more of a local thing that happened at the local level?
I
Because
don't know. I don't think so.
I'd have to do more
Because no,
research.
because
Maybe he was forced into it by like
I don't know.
the parliament.
I
I'm
read
not
because
knowing
I
because
think
it
it was
seems
mostly
weird
in
that he would
Sydney, but
go
that's like
from like that would be like if Ron DeSantis tomorrow just comes out and's like we're gonna like do a we're just gonna turn Florida into like a fascist COVID state.
yeah. I'm not sure. I'd have to do more research. I believe it was federally enforced, but I don't know that for a fact. Back in 2008, our teacher told us Indiana was America's new major swing state. Well, that went well. Went to Trump by like what, 20 points? Not 20 points. It was actually semi-competitive in 2020, but still Indiana's going to be safe Republican for a long time. Your teacher just was coping because Obama narrowly won it.
Was same thing with Wisconsin now.
Yeah, Wisconsin's not going to go blue again for a very long time. I'm planning to either run again for the city council seat or run for mayor of my city, Florence, Alabama, in 2024. That's actually really cool. Unironically,
No, Texas is
I
not
will
a
endorse
swing
you
state.
for
Okay,
mayor.
okay. Texas is not a swing state. It isn't even in lean Republican status yet. Trump, in the worst possible year for Republicans in the suburbs, Trump won it by like 6. It's not a swing state, okay? If it was a swing state, it would have been at least lean in 2020. It wasn't. It was likely.
Yeah, honestly,
Texas is as much of a swing state as Virginia or Colorado at this point.
I agree. If Texas was leaning in 2020, then I would say that maybe it was a swing state, but no, not after Trump won it. Still won it by almost 6 points, and literally the worst possible environment for the GOP.
Oh yeah, the media likes to act like every single state's a swing state just so they get more ratings, especially in those swing states. Like the Wisconsin news acts like Ron Johnson is like, oh, the most vulnerable. It's going to be like a hotly contested race. Meanwhile, it's probably going to win by like 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Everyone who doesn't think Ron Johnson's going to win though, lives in like California at this point. And even that, well, I guess pretty much everyone acknowledges he's going to win at this point, but I think UEP had his tilt Democrat until Virginia happened. Or maybe, when did he change his opinion on it? LTE has it as tilt R now, which is hilarious.
DeSantis or Texas?
Wisconsin Senate.
Oh, I was not even
No,
close. All right.
like what he does is LTE did this. So he started making like these insane like Republican landslides for 2022. He was going
Yeah, I
crazier than
know.
Red Eagle, and then he started losing viewership. So then now he's like, oh, the Biden rebound, and then he goes back to making like
Yeah. No, LTE was like doing for I think like in
no, he
December.
was like Red Eagle was going
LTE
for
Senate map
being
was
like
more ambitious than
LTE
Red
is like
Eagles.
no Red Eagle was saying stuff like LTE was going full doomer mode. He thought LTE was trying to get like the Red Eagle base to subscribe to him because he was putting like Minnesota as red and
Yeah,
Illinois as like lean D, and it was just. I'm from Texas and just shut up. You probably live in like Austin.
I think he said he was. I think if we go up, he said somewhere he was
Ron
from.
Johnson is not losing in polls.
He won
There was
from.
literally a Dem internal the other day that had him
He's
ahead.
from Dallas, I think. This guy. My bad. Go ahead.
He literally just said Ron Johnson's losing in polls. No, he's not.
Ron Johnson's not losing in the polls. The Democrat internal has them tied, I think.
Like, where do Dems have to grow? They can grow in Madison. That's it. They're gonna lose the Driftless. They're gonna lose the Wow. The Wow trends were a fluke. Those are gonna rebound instantly. Democrats just don't have any room to grow.
Meanwhile, pretty much all the rural areas can trend like at least 20. In some places, 20 points more.
We're gonna get deep South margins in the Driftless someday, and like
Yeah.
all these people. If we get those, even if the Wow takes a little bit more of a swing left, Wisconsin will still be like R+10 state. But yet Madison, Democrats are almost maxed out in Madison. And Milwaukee, that's starting to trend right. The county actually trended right in 2020, even though it shifted left. And yeah. LTE. Yeah, we watched an LTE subscriber decide election night the other day.
Yeah, we did. That was so funny.
Phil Bredesen. Buckeye, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Blue SC.
Yeah, Blue SC LTE in 2018. It was keep in mind this was his subscriber decided election night, so this was not his actual prediction.
Blue
It was
Indiana.
decided by his community, but he had Indiana go blue and he had Tennessee go blue.
Yes. That's just how low the bar was for Democrats in 2018. They had no shot at retaking the Senate. LePage might I think it's DuPage. Is it DuPage? No, I'm thinking of
No,
DuPage County.
DuPage County now. It's LePage.
Yeah, LePage. Paul LePage. Yeah, I think he'll win. No, Fried is not going to be governor. Okay, and if you spam, we're going to kick you out of chat.
Yeah, DJ Holmes, you better be careful.
Okay. If Nikki Fried wins the governorship, I will delete my channel. And Buckeye, I would encourage you to do the same. Make the commitment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guarantee that as of now, but
no, come on, just dude, make the commitment, dude. It's nothing's gonna happen. Even if a blue wave happened, DeSantis would still win by like 4 points.
That's kind of true. You know what? I will go along with that. If Nikki Fried, if she manages to win, then I will
not
delete
even
my
gonna win the primary.
That's kind of that's true.
Just make the commitment. Yeah, also simping for women politicians is kind of cringe. Doingus, hashtag elect Nikki Fried. Yes, Doingus is a true Nikki Fried supporter.
True.
Give your channels. Yes, Doingus, you will have the login information for my channel. And Buckeye, give Doingus the login information for your channel if Nikki Fried's elected governor.
I will. Doingus, I promise you right now, you can save this right now. If Nikki Fried somehow wins, I will give Doingus the channel login.
Yes.
AFM, you better do the same, though.
Yeah, I will. Doingus will just run all of our channels. Georgia is going to be the next blue state, unfortunately.
Yeah, Georgia's gone. 2022, I think Herschel Walker will win it.
In 2024, I think just because of mass unpopularity, I think he'll go red one last time.
Yeah.
Walker should just like go scorched earth like Gardner did in 2014. And just like vote insane and even retire. Just retire in 2028. He should just know he's going to be a one-term senator. Ossoff's probably going to win by a likely margin in 2026. Oh, Doingus is going to start lobbying.
Oh, based.
Buckeye Politics has done a face reveal.
I've done plenty of face reveals. I would do a face reveal every stream, and I would honestly like make it a very formal stream, like with my face and the whole time. But like, I don't have a face cam.
He doesn't have a face cam.
Yeah, I don't have I'm getting one though. Getting one very soon. And if we hit 1,000 subscribers before April 6th, which I said that in the last video, but no one was talking about that, and the last video did very badly, so I'll announce it again. But if we hit 1,000 subscribers before April 6th, we will be getting a Discord server and a face cam for every live stream. So, I mean.
Okay, Buckeye, do you plan on streaming the midterms on this channel?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Why wouldn't
I? We're
gonna be up all night. Like literally, I'm gonna be live stream midterms will be so epic.
I'm gonna pre-reserve a spot, even though the midterms are like a few months away.
FM, you literally have like the first spot. Like,
yes.
Why wouldn't you come on?
I don't know, because I wasn't allowed on the Texas primary stream.
Because
I was stuck going on Gen Z's, and then Gen Z deleted the stream because he didn't want to give my channel.
Oh yeah.
But now apparently he's joining my channel network.
Yeah.
I'm going to laugh at you if Nikki
mapping
don't
network.
Count on it, dude. Nikki's not going to even win the primary. It's going to be that. Also, Charlie Crist is like going in people's DMs and asking them to vote for him. And
Nikki Fried's done that for me. Yeah.
Nikki Fried has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten it. Why do they even do that? And the funny thing is, the person he sent it to was DeSantis 2024 fan. Yeah, I'm sure a person with that name is gonna.
Yeah. I'll
gain 150 pounds and start manipulating your Discord members if I get admin.
Oh, that is based on guess. I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for the Discord server, but y'all gotta actually like participate in this, you know? We need, let's see. We need 43 subscribers in about in a little more than a week, which is possible. I will
do a weight reveal if Illinois goes red.
The governor race, unironically, that might happen. Senate race, no, but
Yeah, we
governorship,
do have
I can
some
see it.
influence. Listen, we do have some reports from someone who's been campaigning in Illinois, or at least I think it's part-time campaigning, by the name of Conservatarian Zoomer, I
Yeah,
believe. That is
Pierre Lev Lavaro. I'm so sorry I pronounced your name so badly. I don't speak French. I'm Hungarian.
Pritzker does suck.
I'm
No, the
German
only
and
person who
Hungarian.
doesn't
So like,
suck is Dick Durbin, and the reason Dick Durbin doesn't suck is because he wanted Rod Blago to be released from jail.
that is true. That's the best. That's very based.
Pritzker wanted him to stay in jail.
Because Pritzker's probably was in on it. Let's be honest. It's Illinois.
No, it was. There was like a phone call leaked by Bruce Rauner in 2018, but it didn't get any traction. If it did, Pritzker may have. Pritzker probably would have won regardless.
Yeah.
Well, but Browner in 2018 is a good example as to what happens when you just go super liberal. You basically are just a Democrat and you just like attack conservatives. Like literally what happened is like Southern Illinois didn't turn out and Pritzker almost won some of those counties. In some of the reddest counties in the state because nobody voted.
Yeah.
Even though he did good in the suburbs, he lost like all the. I can pull up the map too.
No, do it. I'm interested. Let's show the viewers.
There was a lesser effect in 2016. There was a similar thing with Mark Kirk, unfortunately. But yeah, look at this. Like, look how white these counties are. These counties Trump got in like the 60s.
Yeah, I know. I have the extremely detailed map. Just like north of St. Louis and that little bulge there. Yeah, these counties should be.
He couldn't even break 40 in that county.
That's pathetic. I think. Let's see. What's that county? I'm interested. Let's see how Trump did in that.
And
county.
he did slightly better in the suburbs.
Trump won that county by 49 points. Go back
Which
the
county?
county they couldn't break 40 in. Trump got in the county that this guy couldn't break 40
that
in.
County
Calhoun County,
like
Trump got 74% of the vote.
Shifted like 9 points to the right in 2022. I know.
No, that Illinois, it did go red in 2010. That was
Here's
Mark
the thing.
Kirk.
So Illinois Senate did go red. Like, let me find this. And we did some editing on the 2016 one. We know Mark Kirk is a meme around election. But it was a meme in like, I guess. Oh no, not gubernatorial. 2010 Illinois Senate.
My banner is racist.
No, not the state Senate. I'm looking for the
the state Senate election. Your banner is racist. What banner? For my YouTube channel, the crappy one I made on Google Slides that I keep because it gives me nostalgia for that summer. Because that YouTube banner, my YouTube banner is the best thing I've ever seen. You cannot deny that is the greatest thing ever made.
He wins, and then, and here's the thing: he doesn't do good in the rurals. He just does like extremely well in the suburbs. See, like those rurals, he lost this county. Trump won that county also by like 10 points. Did pretty bad in the rurals, couldn't break like 60. 2016 does even worse in the rurals and loses the suburbs because it's a presidential year. No, like look at this map. He wins Peoria but loses exurban areas. Like imagine that. You win a county with a large city as a Republican but lose the exurban counties.
That's crazy. Doesn't even seem possible. Just like what, 6 years later?
Mm-hmm. What about Minnesota? How they had like the congressional realignment in like 4 years?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Everyone said it was going to favor the Republicans because it was a pro-suburban like.
Okay, how come my sub count keeps like jumping around? I had like 83 earlier. Now I'm back down to 66.
Someone probably used alts.
Oh,
that's my best guess.
Is the purple predictor? Is my channel just like glitching out right now?
I don't know. It's the Ohio state flag. Yeah, that's my channel banner is the Ohio state flag with with text in each corner saying what the channel does. Like, I mean, like what the channel's about. Like, I mean, that is I don't know how that's racist, but
okay, I mean, link my channel like in chat right now. We need everyone in chat to go subscribe.
Yes, definitely. AFM,
okay,
very good friend of mine. This is the guy who actually got me into doing this. So, without AFM, we would not be here today. So.
Yes,
go subscribe to him.
He was the conservatarian, and we memed on him in chat.
That is very true. Very true.
Yes,
libertarian
subscribe.
phase.
What?
I said my libertarian phase.
Yes.
unironically had the ANCAP flag on my Minecraft house in me and my
Oh
boys in
God.
real life server.
Oh my God. Like I was never that edgy. Like there was a point where I was like a libertarian, but I was just like a John Stossel libertarian.
Oh
I
no,
was
I
never.
was all in. I was all in.
Yeah, I was never that cringe.
Who do you support for the Hungary election this year? Oh,
Oh,
Viktor
Viktor
Orban.
Orban. Who
Yeah, he's
wouldn't?
gonna. I hope he kicks ass. He's going to. His party might lose a couple of seats, but they'll still probably have the super majority, and he's
He's
definitely gonna
not going to
stand.
lose. It's like the people who think Modi is at risk of losing re-election in India.
Yeah,
Let me check it. Let me just look at the current Indian parliament just to show
yeah.
you.
Viktor Orban, he might lose a couple of seats, but
No,
he's
the
not gonna come close
Brazilian
to losing.
election was screwed, and the leftists are going to win that.
Yeah. Nah, Viktor Orban, like I said, he might lose a few seats, but more likely than not, he'll still have his super majority and he'll still win handily. The popular vote might be a little closer, and they might lose a couple seats, but overall, he's still going to win handily.
Brazil is so cursed. Like all the big cities and even the capital city always votes for the right wing populist party by huge margins. But it's just like the northeastern part of the country always votes liberal for some reason.
Yeah. Well, because the liberals are like all about the environmentalism, like the Amazon and stuff.
No, the Amazon votes conservative as well. It's
Does it
just like
actually?
yeah, it's just like let me pull up
I
the
knew that. I
election.
knew that I knew that the like northeastern part did, but I didn't know the Amazon area.
No, like let me find this.
Well, I'm assuming because it's kind of working class and they can make a lot of money off of mining and stuff. That's
No,
my
because
only
look at
guess.
this. The green is the conservative, and like the red is the liberal. Like look, the Amazon, Sao Paulo, Rio.
That is so cursed.
God, I wonder what they might flip the Amazon though, just because the conservatives are expected to lose this.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jair Bolsonaro's done.
very sad.
No, Entep said he was going to name his kid after him, and he needed to find a woman who would let him name it. Who would let him?
He has to go to the Amazon apparently.
Or Rio, or
Rio, yeah.
Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo voted more for him than Rio.
Sao Paulo is actually a really nice town.
What?
It's a city, I should say. I said Sao Paulo is a really nice city.
Ah,
Well, the
Brazilian
American
cities are not really known for being the
well,
nicest places.
some parts of it. My mom went there for work. My mom used to go there for business all the
Oh,
time, and she always said it was really nice.
I think Rio's the one where you get like shot.
Yeah, Rio. No, the slums of Rio is like anywhere outside of like the Jesus Christ statue in Rio, you're gonna get shot.
Christ the Redeemer, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna look at India to show. Yeah, Modi is very vulnerable, guys. We're gonna look at how vulnerable he is. He's gonna lose. He's gonna be beaten by the highest competitor is 52 seats. He's gonna lose.
He's gonna.
The 52 seats is just gonna damn. They're just gonna like.
Just
Let's
pick
see
off
how long
every
this
seat.
takes for him to get more seats than Modi. I want to see how long this takes.
Oh, they're almost there.
They did
Hey, they won.
it. Also, there's a party in South Africa called COPE.
The
Gotta
Cope
find it.
party.
I wonder how many. Yeah, it's COPE. These are all abbreviations. I wonder what all these parties do. I wonder what the COPE parties
I'll
believe.
look it up.
But it's an abbreviation though. It's not the actual party. Wait, what is this? So there's like all these, and then there's just South Africa.
The Congress of the People Party. Cope. Ideology: social democracy, social liberalism, progressivism, center left.
Oh, so it is a COPE ID. It is a
Yeah,
COPE.
it is a
party.
Cope. They have their own party flag. That is kind of. Let's see. In the last election, they got 0.67% of the vote.
How many seats did they get?
None.
Oh.
Well, no, they have two. They have two. Never mind. Back in 2009, they got 7% of the vote and had
Yeah,
30.
I know Bolsonaro's up for re-election this year, and he's gonna lose big because he's down in all the polls.
Yeah. The Cope Party, yeah.
Doesn't like the Socialist Party control all the seats in Barbados?
Probably, honestly.
No, because there was like an election and the Socialist Party won like all the seats. It was But it's like two socialist parties.
This,
No. There's the Barbados Labour Party and the Barbados Democratic Labour Party, and the Barbados Labour Party has all the seats. It looks like. Yeah. Share the screen.
my bad. Let's see this.
Yeah, they've got all the seats. They picked up all of them from the Barbados Democratic Labour Party. The Labour Party. Who do you support, the Labour Party or the Democratic Labour Party? It's so much of a two-party system.
Yeah, I know. It's like Japan, where the same party wins every election, but that party's based.
No, Japan does.
That's what I said.
Yeah, they're based. I don't care. Even the cities vote heavy conservative there. What's funny though is in South Korea, Seoul just voted for the conservative, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, but the suburbs voted for the liberal.
Yeah. No, I guess the realignment just like sped up like super fast in South Korea. It's like the red trending cities. We always talk about that in the US, how the urban and rural areas are trending right, but the suburbs are moving left. It's just like the realignment went so quick that we got a city voting to the right of its suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Los Angeles County will probably become more red in 2024. Unless
Yeah, I
like so
agree.
many people leave it. But honestly, all the conservatives in California should just leave and move to like Nevada, Arizona, Texas. Just make those states solid. Like, who cares about winning California? There's like these people who are like, "Oh, we need California. Oh,
We
we need
don't.
Illinois."
We've won plenty of times without California.
Yeah. No, what's his name? Yesterday, what was his name? Was talking about main trends.
Conservatarians.
No, we were reacting to a video, and he was like, "People are people are forgetting about Maine's trends or something." I'm like, dude, we're reacting to a video. No one cares about
That's so
Maine.
funny though. We're actually having like a good discussion. No one, and then he just goes, "No one's talking about Maine's trends."
No, I forgot what it was. I gotta pull up the exact quote.
People are overlooking Maine's trends.
Yeah, no, I gotta find it. I said it in the GC not too long ago. Why are you guys simping for the? I thought you were anti-simping. You were just simping for the Prime Minister of Finland.
Yeah, the Prime Minister of Finland. That's a meme. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
AP
Now,
is
I
apparently
hope
an
she
Elon
loses though.
Musk
She's like
son.
super far left. She's like part of this the Democratic Socialist Party of Finland. So I hope she loses, but we were just memeing because you know.
No, I think Andy Bashir fan unironically supports you though. He's part of
Probably. Andy
part of
Bush,
that.
he always talks
He's
like he's
part
this
of the
moderate blue dog. When I
Kumu.
actually talk to him, he's actually
He's
pretty
part of
left.
he's part of the Kumu Twitter, the Kumu election Twitter.
He always makes him sound like he's this moderate blue dog, but when you actually talk to him, he's actually pretty left leaning. So
Besides abortion,
yeah. Even then, I
people
think
are ignoring Maine's trends. That's what he said.
people are ignoring Maine's trends. Like, bro, I know, but like we have better things to do than discuss Maine's trends.
And Illinois. No, the only states we get to talk about trends are Rhode Island and Minnesota, only if DG Coop is on.
Yeah.
But Rhode Island, we can always talk about trends because Rhode Island is based.
We love Rhode Island. Maine is definitely voting for Ross Perot in 2024.
Yeah, didn't Ross Perot get like second place there?
Yeah, Ross Perot beat Bush in Maine.
He probably
He
would have
won
won
like
it.
pretty much all the counties that Trump won in terms of like upper and the second district.
He only lost the second district by 4.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Ross Perot got one electoral vote and that was the Maine second district?
He could have.
I think Trump will get 15% of the black vote. Let's see, he got about 12 a game, but it's possible.
I think it's possible. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a reasonable.
Hispanics might
Hispanic. I'd more focus on Hispanics though.
Well, yeah, pandering to the black votes, it's a waste of time. Trump spent way too much time.
$45 million in Baltimore.
Wait, Trump did that? Or are
No,
you talking about
someone with the RNC.
Kim Klacik?
Nah. Well, I think Kim Klacik.
We should like banish her from the party.
Yeah, unironically.
Larry Hogan should call her out. Also, I heard Larry Hogan was pro-life the other day.
He is.
Yeah.
Larry Hogan's pro-life. He just said that when he first ran that he wouldn't like overturn any abortion legislation.
He didn't even like sign anything into law. He just let the legislative veto proof it.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't really do anything anyways. So it's not like he's just sitting there signing in all the pro-choice stuff. No, the legislature's over veto. At least he's better than like Phil Scott and
Yeah, Phil Scott
Charlie
would just
Baker.
sign off
What
on
is
all that
Sununu?
stuff.
Is he also like Hogan on abortion?
I think so, yeah, because I know I've read that Kristen Nunu is more moderate. Well, I mean, not more moderate. He's like solid on abortion.
He endorsed Trump in 2020, so I don't think
Yeah.
he's really that. Chris Sununu, Larry Hogan. That's a tough one because Hogan has been very solid for Maryland, but Chris Sununu, as Republicans, I'd say Chris Sununu is better, but for the states they're in, Hogan might honestly be better.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird mix because like AFM's right. Like overall, Chris Sununu is better on the issues, but for the state he's in, Larry Hogan's really good. So
he's a lot better than Charlie Baker and Phil
yeah.
Scott.
Like honestly, Larry Hogan could just as easily be a Charlie Baker or a Phil Scott, but he's actually
That's not how you spell Joe Manchin, but it's better than Gen Z's spelling.
Joe Machine.
Thank you, Senator Machine.
Thank you, Senator Machine.
Yeah, Charlie Baker's very cringe. He's a Rockefeller Republican. I don't really care about him. Like he could be there, I guess, but I'm not gonna lose sleep that he's not running. I could care less, but
yeah,
I'm not like one of the people who's like we need to primary him. I'm just like it's Massachusetts. Let them do what they want to do. I don't care.
We now have Conservatarian Zoomer entering.
Hey, do you want to talk about main trends?
Yeah, let's people are ignoring main
People are
trends.
ignoring main trends.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. I don't feel like it today.
No, what
Finally.
Okay, what state would you read? What state's trends?
No, yesterday we were actually having a productive conversation, and then you're like, people have been ignoring main trends.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know. Like, I was just bored of the conversation. I was like, okay, this is it.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about a state with 2 electoral votes. The at-large.
4.
No,
yeah,
we're talking about the at-large district. We're talking about a state that has 2 at-large electoral votes.
Very important.
Yeah, very important. We have to talk about that state's trends.
What about? I'm just more interested in Virginia and what people think of that. Like,
you weren't even talking about Virginia. We're talking about Maine.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like zoned out.
Rhode Island has more electoral votes than Maine at large. We got to focus on that first.
Rhode Island.
And Rhode Island is based. Also, I think I've been retweeted so many times by Rhode Island retweets because whenever someone makes a map, so basically Rhode Island retweets is this account that whenever you say Rhode Island, it retweets your tweet. So whenever someone makes a map, I'll just reply saying Rhode Island, and that account will retweet me. I think you forgot to do Google Translate.
You forgot to do Google Translate.
I see racist.
I see racist and moment.
Minorities.
Minorities. This should be interesting. Buckeye politics es vos resiste en ce moment parce que vos étais tres frais en ce moment a propos des minorities.
Google translating this.
I hope I didn't just say something racist.
Are you racist at the moment? Because you are very cautious at the moment about minorities.
What?
Yes.
Are you racist?
Here it is. Share my screen.
All right. Are you racist at the moment because you're very cautious about doing? Like, I mean, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not racist, but like, that's gonna get taken out of context.
I am extremely racist against people who hate Rhode Island.
That's true.
That's a fair group of people to hate.
You guys ready for Red New York?
Oh yeah, Zeldin.
Actually made like a little graphic. Also, for people who are gonna say go outside, this graphic took me like 2 minutes to make. It's on like this app I found. It wasn't like I spent hours.
I used that
I'm not
graph.
like
I
that
probably
fat
used that site
ugly
in fifth
rat.
grade to
I'm
learn
not
about
that
like pie
fat
charts.
ugly rat guy on Twitter who blocked me because I stole his map. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't. I forgot his name, but I kind
Fat
of know.
ugly.
Fat,
Yeah.
ugly
This was
rats.
a quick one. This is a potential for the New York governor race. Andrew Cuomo. Cuomo might unironically do that just to like piss off the
Well, yeah,
Democrats.
they screwed him over big time. They
Yeah.
were his biggest fan, and then they just said, "Yeah, we
And
he
then
needs
he
out."
was Italian, so they didn't like him. He
Yeah.
was. Wait, what was the quote? It was like, "I'm not
He's-
perverted. I'm just Italian."
Yeah.
I believe it was that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna run with the Italian Nationalist Party. He should do that in New Jersey. He probably would win. There's a lot of Italians in New Jersey.
There's a lot of Italians in New York.
How do you think Kelly Ayotte and Mark Kirk would have done had they held on in 2016? Well, I think if Mark Kirk won, he would have been seen as like a juggernaut, like the reverse
Yeah.
Joe Manchin. So he'd probably win in 2022 by like 30.
Yeah.
And then Kelly A and I would win also. They both would win re-election, in my opinion. If
Yeah,
they
if
won,
Mark Kirk managed to hold on 2016, he would for sure win in 2022.
Yeah.
He was kind of destined to lose though from 2010. It was just a fluke. It was all because none of this would have happened if Rod Blagojevich didn't sell the Senate seat. I'm working on a whole documentary, and I'm trying not to forget about it because I think
you always AFM. You always say I'm going to make these documentaries. I get so hyped.
I made the Wisconsin.
I get so hyped because they're actually interesting documentaries.
Dude,
and then
okay,
you
it
never
might be
make them.
coming. It might be coming. Okay, I got some.
It might
of the clips
be.
that-
It might be keyword might.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it will be coming. It will be coming. I just can't give a date. It
You
might be later.
promise.
Yeah, promise.
All right.
If I
sure?
don't go, I guess we'll get the username and password to my channel.
All right. Fair enough.
Don't. I think that's a little too extreme of a
No,
bet
that
to
is
make.
completely fair. I really wish I knew what you were saying.
I really wish I spoke retard, because I don't understand that shit. Something about
Buckeye, when is the next territory video? Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
When is that?
You should
I'm
just do
curious.
a whole video about. You should do a
I
whole
love how I
video
call
about Puerto.
AFM and then
No,
and
only
then,
do the other
Kel-
two,
Kel-
and then do
AFM.
like a whole like 30-minute video on Puerto Rico. I'm kidding, not 30 minutes, but
It unironically would be
Wait,
that long. I finished the script for it, but I never actually worked on editing it, and I have not recorded it yet. So we in due time. Might be coming. Yeah, might be coming. Hello, you guys there?
yes, we
yeah,
are.
we're here. We're here. I'm just reading through the chat.
Yeah.
The 2000 and what would have happened if the 1974 midterms voted 0.6 more Republican? That was basically like all TPC did in like July to August of 2021.
Yeah.
That was just like all his videos. I swear, if you knew TPC, you knew that's what he did. Or he made like all those county maps. You know what he did. He just made those. What if blank candidate did blank percent better? I gotta look back at his old videos. Josh Shapiro is going to lose.
Yeah, I agree.
I wonder what Ben Shapiro thinks about Josh Shapiro.
That's a good question,
Are
actually.
they related?
He should
I don't
do.
know.
He should do a video.
He should.
You know what I
they
would-
should do like ancestry and see if they're related.
You know. Okay, this is kind of off topic, but kind of I mean completely.
People are ignoring Maine's trends.
No, not that. Not that. This is completely stupid. Okay, I would pay every single dollar I could ever make in life just to see Tucker Carlson and Chris Cuomo duel it the fuck out. Okay, I'm
Chris
just saying, I'm
Cuomo
Like
talking like
debate or like
Cuomo doesn't
actually
even
fight?
exist
no,
anymore. I
like
think-
battle to the fucking death. Like I'm talking like they're provided like guns, fucking swords.
So it's like the Hunger Games, but it's just
those
Tucker
two.
Carlson and Chris Cuomo. Oh, Tucker would win that because Chris Cuomo's just like
A
weak.
pussy that wouldn't
Tucker
touch guns.
Carlson knows how to use a gun. I doubt.
Yeah.
Chris Cuomo knows how to.
Does he
has never
know
shot
how to use a
himself.
gun? Wasn't Tucker like a liberal though up until like a few years ago?
No, he was a libertarian.
No, I thought he was like a liberal though. He was on like MSNBC.
He was on MSNBC, but he was like a libertarian. Like he was socially like center right, but fiscally he was super libertarian.
Oh. I thought he was liberal on social issues for a while.
He might have been like in the early 2000s, but I know and during his MSNBC show, I know he was everyone said he was libertarian.
But I miss these TPC 30-minute midterm predictions. Oh goodness!
Good days are just for
2022.
every
You might have to
one.
watch this 2022 midterm prediction where I literally destroy my vocal cords ranting.
I need to
You gotta
see
share
that.
this. And the thumbnail is just a wide Terry McAuliffe. I wanna
Sorry,
fast
guys, just
forward
gotta
my
get
ranting.
everything set up real quick.
Now, why wouldn't you do that like before the?
It's going, it could very well just be a likely R state.
The fact.
Now time for there are no more Democratic states. It's always going to be 54-46. That's what all but one of my Senate predictions has been when I put.
Okay, this is boring.
Let's see his prediction now. Just go to the end.
The fuck?
This
Likely
is like,
are Arizona. I mean,
This one-
it's possible. Yeah. I
What
see
about
it.
No,
likely
that's
blue
going to happen.
California?
likely how Arizona's going to happen. Oh, this was when they thought this was before the recall. This
Yeah,
was
this
this was when like the recall was actually close in the polls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this map I'd say is a little left wing biased.
honestly,
Oh,
yeah.
that's back when we thought Kristen Union would run for Senate.
Georgia tilt D.
I mean,
I had it as tilt D back then.
I did too. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Virginia lean D.
It's not awful. Well, it's not bad because he spent all his time doing nothing but reading about elections.
Jan Blagojevich. This would have been so much better with music. This was a good video, but it would have been so much better with music. Because doesn't it just sound awkward though?
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh no, not enough money. So you want to
free. Do you want to buy Pennsylvania free? Is this supposed to be like a dig at like Pennsylvania?
Oh my fucking god.
I would unironically play this game.
Purchase complete.
Why do you use the mugshot picture here though?
Oh no, not enough money.
Wait, Conservatarian Zoomer, were you old enough to? Because you're a little older. Were you old enough to remember when Rod went to jail, or like when he was arrested? Because you lived in.
Kinda like vaguely, but like back then I wasn't that invested in
Well,
politics.
like it was probably all over the news in Chicago.
It was, yeah, it was, but it's like I vaguely remember it. I didn't like pay attention, dude. I don't know, like how long ago did this happen?
No, it was that thumbnail though. Try not to shit challenge.
What the fuck?
No, this thumbnail, PG did a whole community post. Best case scenario for Republicans in 2022. Oh, this guy. God, I wish I archived those videos. Wait, do we still have the Kirk State of the Coal addresses? Oh, yes, on the Mug Kirk archive.
The Mark Kirk archive.
Yes. These still exist.
Alright, everyone gotta watch this.
Yes, this is a historical video.
Then play it.
You came down to this southern town last summer to show the folks a brand new way of life. But all you've shown the folks around here is trouble, and you've only added misery to their strife. Your concern is
Whatever
not
happened
to
to
help
July?
the people. And I'll say again, no,
Damn, that
it's
was
been
back when he was cyber.
Yeah.
said. Your concern is just to bring discomfort, my friend, and your policy is just a little red. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? It matters not to you how people suffer, and should they, you consider that a
Okay, I'll tell you guys this. Each one of those was literally made. I made like them, I think, for every day, but I've only got a couple that were archived. But I literally just edited those when I was sitting in school homeroom.
Someone's asked.
I was just sitting there on my phone editing those.
Someone's asking why we think Nikki Fried won't win.
Here, let me pull this up real quick.
I mean, do you want the short answer or the long answer?
You guys go first. I'll bring up
she's,
my
She's
answer.
not even leading in her own internals.
Yeah, and just Hispanics. Like that's literally it. She's crazy
Hispanics.
liberal. I mean,
Remember when AP said Catherine Cortez Master would win because she was Hispanic?
oh my god.
This is why I don't think she's gonna win. This right here.
What's that one poll, though?
That is one poll.
There's one
that
poll that has
Ireland?
her leading, and then there's one that recently that had her tied. But other than that, DeSantis is up by like.
Is that
10.
an all internal that has her head? Like, what? Who did they pull?
I'm interested in this. Let's see this now. With COVID taking center stage, Rubio is winning. DeSantis is losing. This was in August. Wasn't this when? No, this was when they went back to school and there was that huge COVID surge, though. So that might kind of make sense. Let's see. Oh, it's just yeah. It's not even a good poll. There's like four docs. I've never even heard of these guys. So, not even a good poll. Imagine Illinois having no Republican statewide representatives anymore. Nah, they have like 2.
I think that actually
No,
might change.
there's a little. I think like 3.
Yeah, there's 3 or so.
Like, there's Illinois
Yeah.
statewide elected offices.
Honestly, it's so fucking corrupt. I don't think it's elected.
No,
But,
it's.
you know,
Is this he mean like? Oh, I thought he meant like congressional districts, but statewide representatives. Does Illinois have any?
There is one.
There is.
Illinois Commerce Commission.
Who is the Illinois?
She
commissioner?
assumed office February 1st, 2022.
damn, that was like recent.
Yeah. Was she appointed? She may have been appointed. No, I think it was an election.
I'm looking at the election right now. Illinois Chamber of Commerce collection.
No, it was Illinois Commerce Commission.
Commerce Commissioner election.
Oh, she was appointed by
Oh.
Pritzker.
Yeah.
How the hell why did you appoint him?
Yeah, why would you appoint a Republican?
You know what? He really wants to win.
He was
So he's-
probably just selling people seats.
Yeah,
For Rod Blagojevich.
and he probably
Common
really
thing.
like. I mean, look at what's gonna happen in the midterms. You know, like he really wants to win by a pretty.
It's gonna be safety. It's gonna be D+30.
comfortable.
Pritzker's gonna win by 30 in 2022. I updated my prediction from likely D to solid D.
Really?
Yeah, just to piss you off.
That's good.
You guys can go first. Who are the top 5 presidents?
Rod Blagojevich, he will be elected in 2028, defeating Mitt Romney in a massive landslide. He will be the first. The second, I think that Washington guy, he was pretty cool. I don't know too much about him because I only study recent politics. I don't care about what happened before. There was that Woodrow Wilson guy. He seemed pretty cool. A lot of people talk about him on YouTube, so he's probably pretty good. And yeah, that's all I know. Nah, I'm memeing, but
For me, it's just pretty much Donald Trump,
why,
Ronald Reagan, just Donald Trump. Just okay.
why would Trump be up there? He's not. He's like.
Trump's not even
This is
my
like
top 5.
recent.
Wait, is this
bias.
like in recent or is this overall?
I assumed
overall.
Oh, overall, then God no. JFK, I guess, was
Why
decent.
would JFK stole Nixon's election? Nixon
I know,
is-
but it's just like,
Audit 1960.
why not?
What would we do? Would we just bring Nixon back from the dead and let him serve for 4 years?
Yes.
That would be funny.
What's funny though is even if it was proven Trump won every state, he still wouldn't be reinstated because of how the law is. Biden would still get made president. Calvin Coolidge.
Coolidge was
Someone's-
pretty good.
The Calvin Coolidge Project, who thinks his endorsements matter.
I mean, to be fair, he's actually been in contact with some high-profile people. So
With
he's actually
Carla Sands, yeah, she's doing so well in the pen. Isn't she at like 5%?
no, not her. There's other people like political pundits that he's talked to. I've talked to him before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he's probably lying to me. He hasn't given me actual names, but he says that he's been in contact with like all these politicians and their like campaigns and.
Oh,
like,
I've been in contact with Blake Masters.
that's
but
true. I've been in
you
contact with
know.
Blake Masters, JD Vance.
Wait,
I'm
you've
calling-
been in? I thought you were just in contact with his campaign.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm in his campaign. I haven't talked to him himself, but I've taught. I've
Well,
sent-
because yeah,
I've
we've
exchanged
actually
several
talked to
emails
Blake
with the
Masters.
director of the JD Vance for Senate campaign.
Oh, you have?
I have, yes.
Are you door knocking or are you just phone banking?
Right now I'm just phone banking, but if they do need help, more help door knocking, then I would be a door knocker. I
Oh.
can do both. But right now I'm just making phone calls.
I will volunteer for Ron Johnson after the primaries because I don't think they're doing any volunteering.
Wait, Russia just surrendered to Ukraine.
No, it didn't.
Oh no, it did. According to Pierre Lara.
Yes.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, sources.
No, I'm looking on Twitter and like everything's the top news story is war in Ukraine continues as Russia shifts focus. to-
Yeah.
yeah. Russia's just gonna be like, oh,
We surrender.
trust me, bro. No, Oz is gonna win. The doctor is in. He's gonna win the Senate.
Yes, Dr. Oz is gonna easily win.
McCoy shit is not gonna win. That's not a good nickname. That came out a lot worse than I thought it would come out.
Of course.
What's a good nickname for McCormick? Because listen, even if Dr. Oz is more liberal on social issues, he's still gonna vote with us like 100% of the time. McCormick's gonna be like, because he knows that Trump's gonna be watching him, Dr. Oz, so he's gonna do like everything Trump wants.
Yeah.
So even if he disagrees with us personally, he's still gonna vote with us. But McCormick, he
McCormick's a globalist. I prefer
Yeah.
I prefer a slightly more liberal, like America First type than a globalist who votes with us.
I will say this: Pat Toomey's not that bad on the issues.
No, Toomey's not bad. I like Pat Toomey.
It was just the Trump, and he wouldn't have voted to impeach if he was running for re-election.
That's a better one.
McCorrupt, yep. Oh, Max Epic changed his PFP. He was
He did.
always, yeah.
Sands is better. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know much about
Sand is a radical communist.
that. Is true.
What about Billy Long, Missouri?
I
I'm
want
probably
Billy
gonna
Long.
go.
Do you say no?
No, I said I'm probably gonna go.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, he's
see
too
ya.
busy going to his next party.
he's
in,
gonna get
the-
shot in Chicago.
No. I'm done with that life.
Bro, you just got
You're
off
done
from
with
work.
that
You gotta
life?
you gotta
Let
hang
me
out.
guess.
You gotta chill with the boys and talk about politics. Don't leave.
I just got off work, but I'm a cart attendant, so I'm fucking sweaty as hell, and I gotta take a shower. So, yeah.
Why didn't you take that before you got
Yeah.
on the stream?
Because I forgot for some weird reason, and now
You
I'm like,
forgot you were too
Oh,
busy
shit,
thinking about
wait.
Maine's trends.
okay, fucking.
We're
I don't
never
know.
gonna drop this Maine's trends joke, okay? I'm just saying.
Dude,
we're
that
never
is going
gonna-
to stick with me forever. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
It
I
is.
should put it in my bio. I'm like,
no, put in your bio. I'm tired of people ignoring Maine's
Yeah,
trends.
please do
It's
that.
just like-
put it in your bio.
I think it's just like, I don't
Just-
know. I'll
dude,
say
please
some
put it
shit.
in your bio.
I'll make some joke, okay? But I do gotta go. See y'all.
All right, see ya.
Put that in your bio.
No, I'm not banning Pierre Tobago Turtle. Just because he's French.
West
I mean, I
Virginia
like French
trends
people,
to Republicans is a fluke. Yes, it's gonna become a solid D state in 2020.
Yeah, Joe Machine winning re-election.
I want him to. I endorse Joe Manchin.
I do too. Unless the other Republicans like really good, I'd support Joe Manchin.
No, even then, I'm endorsing Joe Manchin.
Just for the
I'm
memes.
uncompromisable in support of Joe Manchin.
I
Even
I
if Jesus himself, the only way I would change this is if Jesus himself ran.
oh, all right, fair enough.
No, what if Joe Manchin is the second coming of Jesus, but it just takes him too long to admit it?
Then Joe Manchin should be president.
I don't know. If it was like a Nikki Haley versus Joe Manchin, I'd unironically vote for Joe Manchin. But
I
if it was
probably
like,
would too, honestly.
if it was like Trump or DeSantis, I'd probably.
Yeah, I'd vote for Trump or DeSantis.
Yes, the
too,
Billy
but
bus.
Nikki Haley or Neil
The
Khan, then
Billy-
yeah, I'd probably vote Manchin.
Democrats are becoming more pro coal. Since when? Wait.
Yes, pro coal.
God. Democrats, the pro coal party, so true. AOC, noted pro coal activist, wants to expand the coal industry to New York 14. All the miners are going to be moving in. They're going to make New York City red again. LTE is a Republican, guys.
In like 2017, he said he was a Republican, but I don't buy that at all.
I think he was like he just like Larry Hogan. That's why.
He likes Larry Hogan, but that's not saying much.
I'm a Charlie Baker Republican. Isn't Andy Bashir like in a super red area though? Andy
Yeah,
Bashir
he's like outside. He's like outside of Toledo. That's like blood red.
unless he's like directly south of Toledo, that county looks.
Yeah,
a little bit
unless he's in Wood County, but I don't think he is. He said he's close to Hillsdale, and Hillsdale is a little further in. It's like, oh yeah, he's like in. Oh, he's like in.
Oh
Farm.
God, yeah, he's in like 67. I guess he couldn't survive being like a Bernie bro, so he has to be kind of like a moderate, like
Yeah.
type.
Do you see the 2024 Romney Biden prediction? I don't know.
I
people were
don't
talking
give a
that
shit
earlier.
about LT. LTE should just
I'm interested though.
LTE just needs to like get banned from YouTube.
Not gonna happen though.
No, UEP must do like everything YouTube asks him because there's so many ads on his videos.
We're watching
UEP.
the Mitt Romney. Let's see how this video goes.
Also, Unbiased Election Predictions is changing up his channel. I got a video from him the other day. He changed it. He's rebranding, and he said that we should expect him. What he's gonna start doing is history videos, apparently.
Yeah.
Which will be better than just saying, how will Wisconsin vote? Why Wisconsin will vote blue from a San Francisco resident's perspective.
True.
As I drink my soy milk, listen to my opinions. The Maryland map being struck down was based. Hopefully we get a better map.
I think we're probably gonna get 2 districts out of Maryland instead of 1, which I'll take it.
I would be a lot more happy though if we struck down New York.
Yeah,
Illinois.
New York being struck
Illinois
down.
is set in stone, but New York might be. Who do you think's gonna win that primary? Rodney Davis or Mary Miller?
I hope Mary Miller, and I think
I think Mary Miller because Trump endorsed her, and it's like a blood red seat.
Yeah. Mary
Like,
Miller.
who does Rodney Davis has? He just has like Mitch McConnell, or who endorsed him even? House elections in Illinois. That should honestly not even be a part of Illinois. Because how is that like the same state as Chicago? What district is it?
What?
Oh, it's District 15. Okay, who does Rodney Davis has? He has Kevin McCarthy, Mike Bost. So like guys nobody's heard of, and Mary Miller is Donald Trump and Ted Cruz. So yeah, I think Mary Miller's gonna win based off the endorsements. Damn, there's no polling for the primary on the Wikipedia page.
That's sad. I'm sure you can probably find one, but
Yeah, I think Miller's gonna win if she's got the Trump and Ted Cruz. Like Rodney Davis is gonna go around saying, "Kevin McCarthy endorsed me, guys. Vote for me." Yeah, that's gonna. What the fuck is Illinois 02? It is Illinois 02. It's a congressional district in Illinois. Yes. Yes, blue Wisconsin, guys. It will go blue. It will go safe blue.
Ron Johnson's gonna get destroyed by Mandela White Wisconsin Barnes.
Yes, so true. Okay, I gotta read that quote. I love that quote. From the quote-unquote next senator of Wisconsin. Of course, white Wisconsin came for you. Who dat saltine think he frontin' on, man? Sit down. And that was said by Mandela Barnes in 2017 on Twitter. And also, he evades his taxes.
True. That's the one based thing about him.
Someone drew AP. Oh, God.
Someone drew where?
Sure. Blue wave 2022. It's gonna be such a blue wave. Democrats will lose the Senate and House and like a bunch of governorships. That's how blue of a wave it'll be.
So true.
The GQP will be destroyed for their January 6th insurrection. No, Bob Mills is gonna win the governor race though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Should we look at Bob Mills for governor? Well, actually, no. Let's look at the best guy, Jacob Smith, individual running in the Colorado Senate race. I will share this. Yes, we will take a look at his platform. He lives in Colorado Springs. He is running to legalize Dominion and end voter fraud.
He has my endorsement.
He made a prediction for the 2022 midterms. I think this might be my prediction after today. I don't know what happened in Florida. There might be. I think he's predicting the fraud too.
Oh yeah.
But wait, he talked to you about Ohio. What was his thing about Ohio exactly?
I don't remember exactly. I think he said something about how like it's a swing state, but because I know he said their incumbent is retiring.
Oh, and it's a swing state.
Yeah.
Missouri. Maybe he thinks it's a swing state still. Okay. Recently, Caleb Isaac has been disrespecting me and calling me boomer. Bomber. Be sure to rate his account, please. Okay. Is this real? That's my question.
I think it was. I don't know for sure though.
No, because Caleb and Matthew Tyler were saying it was fake, but a lot of people are saying it's real. I've got no.
I don't remember.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was real.
Yeah.
Yes, this face is gonna go around. He's showing his face, and he's gonna go around saying stuff. Yeah, Caleb Isaac is motivational. Hey, you want to get the stream taken down and look at Doingus's Twitter feed?
How about we don't? You know?
No, is this Doingus's face?
What a shame the feed cut out.
Yes. Are they defeated Republican incumbents Colorado, Kentucky, and pick up open seats in Florida and Vermont?
This guy's copy and pasting the Wikipedia article on the 1974 elections.
Oh.
Yeah, you are doing this. You're still on there.
I lost the login and forgot what it was. Oh, Texas TPC's in chat. Oh, he was.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Is he in there still?
No.
Damn. He was in chat. Dude, you got to read the private chat.
Oh. I don't think Grassley running in 2022 is good per se. I disagree. Grassley is good.
He goes to Dairy Queen for you know what.
Yeah.
T- 2022, this is the most recent election, a Democrat. Who is that like Idaho senator who like was gay or something? What was that? Like I saw like a video about that the other day. I was just scrolling through and there was like a video I saw. There was like an Idaho senator, but he was like super anti-gay and then he came out as gay.
Really?
Yeah. He resigned because of it. I'll be more optical in here, but I refuse to on Twitter. I'm surprised his account isn't suspended. Doingus will literally say like or like full on insane stuff. Meanwhile, Jared Golden fan just says hi, and then his account gets suspended.
True.
Apparently, his current account is still up though. There's a guy who literally just goes around and reports his account each time he makes a new one. Is he suspended again?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think
I'm
he's
assuming
suspended.
he is, but
Michael Leone. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me yet.
I can't believe people fell for your thing.
Yeah, no. And this one dude was like, dude, if you're trying to make a fake thing, you should at least edit it right. I'm like, dude, this was purposefully designed to be the worst edit. No, look, it was from people just on Twitter. It's like when you spend so much time on Twitter, you just can't realize anything's a joke. Like Buckeye share it. Yeah, he's like professionally done in 5 minutes. Because apparently you people don't know what inspect element is. I'm like, dude, this is purposely supposed it's supposed to look like this with this guy.
This is true. I think so.
This has got to be a parody account. I'm not running in Tennessee's first district, and I wouldn't be caught dead being endorsed by Donald J. Trump. And I was like, you misspelled everything. You are running in Tennessee's first, and you wouldn't be caught dead not being endorsed by Donald Trump. He isn't suspended. He's not. Yeah, he's Kirsten Cinema fan. Yes. Okay, I'm unfortunately having to leave. So.
No, this is so sad. Oh, he left already. Wow. So with AFM gone, I think we're probably gonna end the stream here. It was a fun stream. It was actually semi-professional. I enjoyed it talking with you guys. I say semi-professional, but I enjoyed talking with you guys. Enjoyed the epic conversation about the midterms. It's gonna be epic. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more like this, and I will see you all in the next video, which should be out tomorrow. So with that, thank you for watching. I appreciate all you guys, and I will see you in the next video or live stream.